can keep doing this right now.
Yeah.
Sounds good, Galaxy Tab. I like that. All right.
You
Uh,
want to do the breathing model
yeah,
with
yeah,
me?
go
Me
ahead.
and
Go ahead.
you?
You want to do it, you and me with the breathing motto?
About a duet together.
Do it at the same time?
Yeah.
All right, here we go. Oh, look, everybody. Scott and Lisa went to the beach. Everybody, Scott and Lisa are doing tropical beach workout. I love it.
Oh, big
Oh my gosh.
workout.
I want to go tropical beach with them too.
Me too.
I'm gonna do a tropical beach background.
Yeah.
Let me see if I can find a good one to match their beach is awesome. They got like the luau going and stuff like that. Uh,
Wow.
I got one here. Almost. We have a lot of backgrounds. A couple of our backgrounds, Nick, they're your face. I think it's great.
Ready?
Well, a couple of them, because you got a big smile. We put the big smile on your face sometimes. And oh my gosh. Are you ready, man?
Yeah,
A
man.
tropical background might have to wait. This is tropical. Sea turtle.
Yeah.
But here we go. There's a beachy one. That's real simple. All right, Nick, let's do it.
And five, birdie, two, and one, and breathe
Breathe
in the
in the
dirt.
good.
Breathe
Breathe out
out
the
the
bad.
bad. Breathe
Breathe in
in the
the happy
happy.
and
And
breathe
breathe out
out
the
the sad.
sad. Breathe
Breathe
in
in your
your best.
best
And
and
breathe
breathe
out
out
the
the
worst.
worst.
And breathe
Breathe
in your power.
power.
The with the all we have Memorial
Good.
Weekend done for.
Memorial weekend goals first. Memorial Day
And
weekend, everybody. Can you
yeah.
believe it? It's already it's summer, basically, right? After Memorial Day, that's when summer starts. Everybody, that's why again, we got some of the beach backgrounds going on. All right, Scott and Lisa, they're back with us in back in the land on the dry land. Everybody, it is Memorial Day weekend and we won't have a workout on Monday. So we'll put it out now and then I think they'll put it out on the email that gets sent out too, but we're not going to do a workout on Monday, and my family's in town for just one more day. And there's some things that we're going to be doing on that Monday. So I hope you get the same opportunity to be with some friends, maybe be with some family on Memorial Day. And remember what Memorial Day is all about, everybody. So if you can, maybe go down by like the waterfront, go look at some of the ships and stuff like that. It should be a beautiful day. Should be really nice out there. Great job, Nick, getting us going. Oh, iPhone 87 is Bernie. Yeah, Bernie, what's up? Oh my gosh, everybody, Bernie's in the house. Everybody give a wave to Bernie. Give a wave to Scott. Scott's a good guy. And Lisa's there too. Lisa's getting a wave. We got Valentina in the house again. Maryland, North County's now joined us. Andy, of course, is here. And Byron, he's got his camera on. He's rocking and rolling and doing some leadership later, Byron. All right, he's in the groove. He's in the mood. Let's see. It's good. I don't know. Sometimes I like wearing the glasses because they block the blue light. Sometimes it's tough because there's such a reflection off of the glasses. So I don't know. I might put them on. I might take them off. Can everybody hear me? Woo-hoo, woo-hoo. Did you hear that owl? Yeah. All right. Sounds good. We're doing audio checks. Everybody, can
I
everybody see me?
hope it is laughing. Can I hear you? So I am asking everyone that why
Nice.
I totally can't hear you.
Oh, okay. I see that on iPhone 87. Um, yeah. Uh, I'll put something on there too. It seems to be all good here. Everybody, this is our chat room is pretty neat. Because again, just like you saw, Karen was able to help us out with that. And if you have a question about something, you can always ask it in the chat room, or if you're having maybe a type of technical difficulty and you want us to try to figure it out, we can try to do that. But it sounds like everybody's hearing pretty good. And yeah, I think we're ready to rock and roll. Let's have one more sip of water and then let's get into it. I hope everybody's looking forward to having a great weekend. Also, remember tonight, we got double cancellation Friday. Womp, womp, womp. But I got a graduation to go to tonight. My buddy's graduating from Miracosta College. He has gotten his certificates in digital arts, which is super cool. And he's a good friend of mine. We've been working together for a long time. And so I'm going to be, unfortunately for the fitness social, I'm not going to be able to be there. I'm going to be at the graduation and it's going to be super cool, but it's in the evening and that's a super bummer. So if you know somebody that is not on the workout right now and you're thinking like, oh, I should let them know, please do that. That would be great. And I'll try to make sure I let a few people know too. All right, everyone, here we go. Let's get rocking and rolling head to toes. Let's start with our nose. Wiggle the nose. Oh, you can't remember. That's one of the things we can't do. We can't really move our nose. What about our ears? No, I can't move my ear. What about my eyebrows? I can. I can do that. Can anybody else do that? Where you make your forehead, you kind of like you're squinting your eyes, and then maybe you're making a big. All right. What about your cheeks? Can you make your cheeks go up and down? Remember, there's muscles in our faces. In our face, there's muscles in our face. We don't have multiple faces. But what about with our cheeks? Can you move your cheeks without squinting your eyes? Oh, that's tough, everybody. Oh my gosh. Oh, it's really, I'm trying to move right here, but I can't. But when I do a squint, I can do that. If I go squinting, I can smile, and that gets these muscles right here. They're all working to pull up into my smile. What about a frown? You can almost feel the muscles getting longer. Does anybody else feel that? Do you feel that? Yeah, right. Thumbs up. I can feel the stretch through these muscles here. What if I try to move my jaw? Remember my mandible. I can move it up and down, right? Chewing. Okay, what about side to side? I do have a little bit of side to side movement. Again, forehead, cheeks, moving our jaw, moving our mandible. These are all working muscles in our face. And, we don't normally exercise those muscles because a lot of times we are using those muscles in a lot of different ways. Sometimes it's for like eating our food. Sometimes it's in just our body language or our expressions on our face. But remember, sometimes it can be fun just for when we're trying to have that connection with our body to do a little bit of like a face workout to just kind of get things going. Everybody, Sammy's in the house. Let's give a wave to Sammy. Sammy, also, we did put it out there. So tonight I have the graduation, so we won't be doing a fitness social. Also on Monday, we are going to be having the day off on for Memorial Day. And so there's some things that are going on where I'll be at. And so we won't have, yeah, right there. So perfect. Sammy was asking, and that's great. Please be sure to pass it on. So, like I said, I'm bummed we're not going to get to do it. But I hope that this opportunity that kind of gets it to where you might be thinking like, hey, let's get out there and use my fitness. Let's get out there. And I've been exercising. I want to get out there into the world. It should be a beautiful weekend. And it should not be very hot, but still put on sunscreen. Still do the sunscreen. All right, everybody, let's go back into our neck now. So we moved our face. Kind of neat. Let's go ahead and do our neck. Let's go forwards and backwards with the classics. So we'll go right side. Let's hold it for a second or two. Let's just kind of hold it over there, get a little nice stretch. And then we'll go over to the left side. Now, again, I'm going to feel that stretch. kind of going in the direction that I'm stretching. Nice job. Let's go ahead and bring it down. Holding it there, keeping it down. And then let's bring it up. Holding it up, keeping it up. Nice job. All right, let's go ahead and bring it back. So this is the turtleneck, and you can see my head is very straight, but it is back. Let's go ahead and do giraffe neck. Reaching out, reaching out. Keep it going. Keep it going. All right, we're going to go to the ear lift. So now I'm holding it up. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. We're just working on our neck. Nice and slow. We'll go to the other ear. Nice job. Again, Leslie's doing a great job there. Nice job, Lorraine, too. And Lisa. Triple L doing a great job. All right, let's go ahead and do our head tilt. So now the ear is kind of going down towards my shoulder. This one's a little different. And then the other ear tilt, bringing my ear down to my shoulder. And then let's do Nick's X. So we're going to go up. We're going to go down. We're going to go across. We're going to go down. And then we're going to go across. All right, let's reverse it. Bringing it back down. Bringing it up. Bringing it down. Bringing it up. We're going to head tilt. The other head tilt. Nice job. Ear lift. Ooh, I just got a great ear lift in. Doing a real good one right now. And then we'll go to the other ear lift. Remember, we kind of go to the middle. Lift that ear up. Going out with the giraffe neck. And then bringing it back for the turtleneck. And then we're going, what is it, up? Yes, it is. And then down. And then to the left. And to the right. All right, good stuff. Let's have a sip of water, everybody. And I just thought of something. And this thought's going to require me. I'm trying to have a friend of mine. He's looking for some paperwork that I have. I can't find it. But then I just thought of like, oh, I think I might know where it is. And if I can find it before a certain time, I can save him a lot of time of driving. This is what we're going to do. And I don't know. But I think I just thought about that paperwork is in my car. I think it is. So I got to go check because it's a big, huge thing. It's a big favor. So you know what that means, everybody. And he does too. This is why I have my number 2, Nick, right here. Nick, come on up. Take us through some moves. Nick's going to help me out. And this is why, again, Nick is not only just such a great athlete, but a great leader. He knows the moves. He knows the routine. He also knows how to have a little fun with it. And I like that. If you ever are going to be a team leader, I want you to have fun. You know, Byron knows all about that too. You have a good time when you're in the leadership spot. All right, Nick, I'm only going to be away for like 2 minutes. I'm going to be running because if I can find this paperwork, I can have my buddy come and get it right now. And that would be a big deal for him. He'd be so thankful. And so I'm going to try to make that happen. I hope I can. I could be, I don't know. I
I
don't
don't
even know
know.
if it's in there. But I wonder why, Bernie. That's a strange thing. Um, could be the intranet. But Nick, go ahead. You don't have to do what I was gonna do, which is, trap. You can do whatever you want to do, or you can keep following along in the order. I don't want you to feel like you have to do what was next, okay?
I did.
All right. Have a sip of water. Sounds like we got real good audio, and I will be right.
Right back. Okay, everyone, they do with the bun and with the rubber behind our head, cut out with the string, put it back, aim, aim, and then 3, 2, and 1, pull, and then back, tie it, pull it back, aim it, and then back and back. Amen. I might do that right here. Pull back out. Diet back. Amen. I might have it out here by the wall and pull back and tie it out. Pull it back. I might do that down next to my water bottle. Pull. They do it. They'll do the other side. They you burn ever. Tie out the dream. Pull it back. Amen. Amen. What are you and pull back out. Tie it back. Am I in my water bottle? Pull out, back, diet, back, amen. And then pull, Duma, diet, back, amen. And pull, one more, diet, boy back, and I'm gonna do the what? Pull. Now they were done the one boy. The they were one out late. They doing one out and one in. One out, one in. One out, one in. They do 20. Do that one. Two, three, four, five, six, seven, wood in the middle of the back. 8, 9, and 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, and 20. They doing put in. Now they do only one day, 10 times. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Do it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Now they move on to the rebel hand. The back forward. They do died. Do I do die other died? 20 away from the animal. Do him. 20. Oh, the animal is dead yet. Do we have to do him out? Then
Dick.
9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. They do it then.
This might be one of my favorites.
Huh?
This might be one of my favorite exercises.
And
The full carry bear hug.
they do died.
It's really evolved. Alligator, crocodile, swim away.
Maybe back Stuart away.
Backstroke. Different kind of swimming stroke.
Does
Nice.
they do swimming backward?
Swimming backwards. There we go. Backstroke like that. There you go. That's the backstroke. Get away from that. I don't know if you
Money, money,
I don't know if you
money.
backstroke away from a crocodile, but you got to run. There we go. Keep it running. Keep it pumping. Nice job. Nice job. Bring those elbows back, Nick. Bring the elbows back. Think about the elbow going back and forward. Back and forward. Lock in your arm like this. There you go. And now just the elbow. Back and then forward. Elbow. Elbow. That's good. There you go. Elbow. It's all when you're running, everybody, it's all in the elbows. You're going to see the arms moving, but you don't really want to move the arms and chop the arms too much. When you're running, you want to keep those arms to where they're really operating here. In the elbow is like a grandfather clock. It's just swinging back and forth. There you go, Nick. That's looking better. And look, you're going to feel it in your core. But yeah, there it is. Look at Nick, everybody. He changed up his running technique just like that. And now he's got that elbow drive. Nick, this is the stuff to practice. Let's climb. Climbing up, climbing up. Keep it going, keep it going. I got I don't know if it's a good one, but we'll pretend just for fun that after we're done climbing up, we get to the top of the mountain and then and then put on a parachute. Because guess what alligators also can't do? They can't fly. They can't fly. So you can jump off and we can fly through the air like we're doing. There we go. And then I like flying. I like doing this because again, I have my arms out. I'm doing the hold, and then I'm kind of moving my body around. I can bring my chest up. And if I was flying and I lifted up my chest, that actually might make me kind of fly up a little bit. What if I wanted to fly down? I could kind of turn my body down and have the wind going over my back and then lifting up. Can anybody imagine? Let's go 5 more seconds. 4, 3, 2,
Two and one.
Can anybody imagine being able to fly where the smallest move in your body is going to change things up and you can be all up out there? Everybody, if you've ever watched, birds flying around, especially like the hawks and stuff, because they're real big, so they're kind of fun to watch. You'll notice that very small movements in like their head position and things like that affect if they're going down, if they're going up, and when they're flapping their wings and using the lift from their wings with their body position. Everybody, no matter what type of creature, all creatures, if you think about it, we all have little movements we can make with our muscles that can have a big difference in our life. And like Nick saw right there, hummingbird, absolutely. Karen, right on the money. Hummingbird can fly like a helicopter. It can not have to be moving forwards or backwards. Most birds can't do that. They either have to be going up or down, which means you're either trying really hard to go up or you're falling down.
Down.
Hummingbirds, like, I got this figured out. What does the hummingbird do? Let's all try it with our arms, everybody. It's the figure 8 circle. Well, they actually have 4 wings, and then those wings are moving in figure 8 patterns. So let's try that out, everybody. So if we tried to move our arms and go forwards, and then so you're going to go up and then come back through. So I'm going to go forwards and then back, forwards. And so I'm making a figure 8. It's not like this is an arm circle off to the side. Nick's kind of doing an arm circle. Now let's try to do the figure 8. So you go up, back, down, up, around. And so you're drawing like an 8 off on the side of your body. You got to think about the shape of the 8. It's tough, everybody. This is a move that you really do have to concentrate on. And I'm feeling it in my deltoids and my trapezius big time right now. Just trying to make that 8 because it's so intricate. It's so much different than doing a circle. Are you doing 8s, Nick? Or are you doing circles?
Good.
Looked like you were doing circles. The 8's tough. Let's go 3 more. 3,
2 and one.
1. Wow, everybody. To draw that little figure 8 was tough. Let's try it in front of the body, though. I showed that, and let's try it out. So here we have, if we have 2 hands, And you can do one where it's going to go up and down like this, up and down, up and down. So we have one where we're just kind of making the figure eight in the air. Now we're going to try it with the other one. So we'll go up and down. Oh my gosh, this is interesting, everybody. This is tough.
I know, man.
Down, it is tough to do. The figure, I'm gonna try a different version of the figure eight. I'm gonna go. I really am having to think hard about how to draw it. There we go. And you can see it. We talk about using our imagination all the time, but this is a good example of imagination to where, again, I'm trying to draw two figure eights side by side, up around the corner, up to the other side, and then around. And let's relax. Oh my gosh, everybody. That wasn't even a whole lot of reps. I mean, it was a lot, but it wasn't a whole lot. When you do moves like that, you're going to fire up your muscles a little bit more thoughtfully, and you're going to feel that difference. Now, right now, I don't know about you, but I feel like strong. Like I could go like do something with these shoulders right now. And if you're exercising, if you're doing these moves, I saw Nick doing this one. I don't know what we call that, open the book, close the book. Um, that's a great exercise. That's going to get everything fired up in the upper back. Sit up nice and tall, Nick. Show us the difference. Look at the difference. Go back to relax. Everybody, now I'm not picking on you right now, Nick. You're doing a great job showing this example. Everybody, this is what I need you to do and think about throughout the day whenever you can, is when you think that to yourself, like, I'm maybe in like a position similar to how you see Nick right now, where we would call this like we could call it super relaxed. Okay. Super relaxed position. Now, Nick, I want you to go all the way to super engaged. Even more super than that, a little more squeeze, but keep it looking good. You don't have to fire it all up. Just kind of, there you go, right there, right there. Hold that, Nick. Hold that steady. Now, everybody, I know it doesn't look like Nick right now is doing a whole lot, but I'll tell you what, we just saw what it looks like to be super relaxed. Nick's even engaging his face muscles right now, everybody. So Nick is engaging his core, he's engaging his hips, he's engaging his upper back, because look where his shoulders are now. Remember where his shoulders were when he was super relaxed? Everything was kind of falling in. But when he gets up, keep going, fix it up, squeeze the core. There you go. And you can see, everybody, I can see that when he does, when he squeezes that core and he kind of locks in his body, it feels like and it looks like he is in a great position right there with the engagement, but it's a little bit extra. And so this is what I want you to shoot for throughout the day. You don't have to do the arms up. If you want to, you can. But I just want you to think to yourself, am I in a super relaxed position? Can I engage some muscles and get myself just a little bit more kind of, in a what I would call the ready position, just muscles being ready. Nick just gave us an example of what that's going to take. If you can do that maybe 5 to 10 times a day, when you realize like, no, I'm just kind of in a relaxed position. And then you're like, I'm going to go up and I'm going to kind of do some engagement, even if it's just for a short amount of time. What's going to end up happening over time is you might find yourself are less and less and less getting into the super relaxed positions. And especially throughout the day, you find yourself in a ready position for activity and ready for helping too, ready for helping out. Throughout the day, we got to hear a lot of helping. So Bernie, we don't know what's going on. Bernie's having some audio difficulties, everybody, but that is okay as long as it's isolated, because that generally means that it's on the device or the tablet of the user. But yeah, we can't log off and log on. We don't, that could be a wildness. Um, Nick, man, you did a great job and you helped me out. You know what was crazy? So it's funny. I don't have it here. I'm looking for a title. Everybody knows, cars and trucks and boats and motorcycles and all that. They have titles.
Yeah.
And so I'm looking for a title for a buddy of mine who has a boat. Then we wanted him to have that boat. And I couldn't find a title. And I'm like, oh, I know where this title is. I've seen it. I know I remember it. And so that's when Nick helped out. And I went down to go and I looked in the glove box and I found the title, except for it's not the original. It's a copy. It's a photocopy. And I'm like, oh no, that's not any good. I got to find the original. So I don't know. I'm going to find it at some point in time, but right now it's not that time. Nick, did you have any other exercise that you wanted to do while you were up? And
The trapedian pod.
you want to do a trapezius hold?
Yeah,
Okay. You just want to go for time or you want to, how do you want to do it?
time beads.
How do you want the arms to be in front of the body? How about this? Cross the arms if you can.
About right here.
No, because you're pushing down. So you got to take your arms up.
What?
Arms up. Keep the traps up. Cross your arms. Keep the traps up. There you go. Keep them up. All right, everybody. Nick wanted to go for a trapezius hold. And so we're going to hold the trapezius and keep them up. Keep it up. It's tough because this is down and this is up. And we're just holding them up. Minor different. I have a shoulder injury. It always makes one side a little different than the other. How you feeling over there, Nick?
A little bit sore.
Is it your trapezius?
Yeah.
Bring that up a little higher. There you go. Nice. I like that idea, Karen. Woo, I'm feeling it, everybody. We're holding up the weight of our arms. Now, you could be resting your arms on your chest, but that's not going to take away the fact that the trapezius has lifted your arms up. And you can see here in my back, I got muscles all up in here and they're all fired up. And this is where I'd be if I took my arms down. How much longer, Nick?
50, 49, 48, 47, 47,
Gotta get
45,
yours up
45.
higher. Traps. Just the traps, not the arms as much as the trap. There you go. Yeah, it's tough, isn't it? He stopped counting because it's so tough. Keep it up. Keep it going. 10 more seconds.
10, 9, 8, 7,
Higher.
6, 5, 42, and 1.
Woo, bring it down, everybody. Nice job. Everybody, you saw Nick is again giving a great example of with that trapezius lift. Remember, we're working out this muscle. Okay. It's right here. It's across the shoulder, across the top. It's right here. It goes into the back of our neck. If you touch the back of your neck right there, you're touching your trapezius muscle. And that muscle is going to help you to lift your arms up and lift your shoulders up. It's a really strong muscle, but you don't always have to use it. And your body knows that. Like Nick, I told him to get his arms up higher, and I meant to lift him up with the trapezius. And his brain said, arms up higher, no problem. And it lifted them up at what muscle?
That they're doing.
Deltoid. So that's how cool your body is, everybody. If you train it up, you're going to find that your body's going to come up with crafty ways to accomplish the goal that you're looking for. And so in this way, Nick's body said, well, I got my deltoid can bring the arm up and I don't have to move the trapezius. But we all know Nick wanted to do the trapezius. And so that's what he got. What you doing there?
They're doing hard.
You going to do a deltoid hold?
Yeah.
For how long?
You don't, please.
You want me to count?
Yeah,
Bring
please.
your arms out to the side all the way. Open it up. You can do that. So go ahead and extend out at the elbow. So arms out to the side, but keep the arms up. There you go. Oh, he's gonna. There you go. Get into a good spot. Everybody, Nick's gonna see how long he can hold his arms out to the side for. And if you want to also try to do it, let your arms relax right now for a moment. Scott, go ahead and let him relax. There you go, everybody. So this is what we're gonna do. So Nick's gonna be. This is what you got to do, Nick, because I know you're going for deltoid. So the palm of your hand is going to be facing down and out to the side of your body. And the goal is to keep, so that's palms up, Nick. So rotate. And there you go. Your palms down. Good. So then going out to the side and you got to hold it up right about there. And here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Keep your head straight. 8. Keep the core going. 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27. You got palms down. There you go. 29. Good job. 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35. Remember to breathe. 6, 37, 38, 39, 40, 41, 42, 43, 44, 45, 46, 47, 48, 49, 50, 51. What do you think you're going to get?
I don't know.
50. Is it hard? 55,
Yeah,
56. Is it very hard or not quite hard?
not quite dog, not yet.
59,
Oh
60.
my dear.
61, 62, 63, 64, 65. We're going to endurance. 67, 68, 69, 70, 71, 72, 73. Just hold those arms out, everybody. This is going to be working a lot of muscles. Keep it going. Nice job, Karen. 80, 81, 82, 83, 84. Lorraine's got 85, but this is tough. 6, 87. Where are you feeling it? 88,
Am I still doing?
90. Okay. 90. And trapezius,
Yeah.
a little bit. I am 94. My arms are tired. And I came up at 46, 97, 98, 99, 100, 102, 103, 104, 105. Wow. And that's it. They just gave out like that, everybody. Woo! That's an
Oh,
endurance exercise. That's something you can do. Sure, it takes 100 seconds, but that's not that long to kind of give yourself a little bit of like a challenge test. Hey, Lorraine and Scott and a couple other folks made that too, Nick. So that was pretty wild, everybody. That means that your deltoid muscles, your trapezius muscles, muscles all around your shoulder, all throughout your upper body and your core, that they fired up for that entire time to maintain a position that's not natural, that's actually difficult. Your arms have weight. And so that's resistance training. And that's also what, remember, we call the isometric hold. Your muscle was doing a lot of work, but it wasn't moving. It wasn't getting shorter or longer. It was just right there where it was. Let's drink some water, everybody, and then let's bring up Byron. You guys want to
yeah,
rock and roll?
yeah.
All right, everybody. Here we are, man, with the plan. If you have a resistance bar or sandbag, go ahead and get them now. If you don't, that's okay. You can use your imagination or you can use all kinds of things like little weight, sandbags. You can use rolled paper towels for some of this stuff. You could use a roll of toilet paper. You could use a sock. You could use a sock that has a bunch of socks stuffed inside that one sock. So it's just like a sock ball, and that's kind of like a sandbag. And you tie it off, and there you go. A lot of things you can do. And right now, Byron's going to get us started with the 1 and the 2, the 1s and 2s. Here we go, everybody. He's moving backwards, and I love that. He started off with one of my favorite things to do ever, which is moving backwards. If you haven't done it today, try it out. Moving backwards gets you fired up. Byron goes behind the back. Scott's following along, doing a great job right there. Byron again behind the back, going around and then doing a fakie right there. You saw that. One of them went behind the back, and then one of them, the arm just went back there. Look at him right there. He's kind of like a baseball player. He's like the pitcher on the mound. Who's ever seen the pitcher on the pitcher's mound? And they're just out there kind of throwing the ball up in the air and catching it in one hand, kind of showing off like, oh, yeah, I got that ball right there. Here we go. Byron's going into the throw-in position and going all the way through the motion. Nice job. That is so good. Keeping it going. keeping it going, swinging it around like he's the Padres, bringing home the win. Nice job, Byron. Oh, there he goes. He's got right there. It's like he got if the ball was hit back to him, he'd have just caught it right there in his bare hand. Byron's winding it up, winding it up. He's at the plate. And oh, he's going for a swing, everybody. This is the first time we've seen this. It's the sandbag swing, and we're talking baseball, everybody, softball. And this is going to make you strong for both. If you like to play baseball and softball and you do what Byron's doing right here, right now, you're going to strengthen your hands, your wrists, your elbows, your shoulders. You know, I have some friends, they play. Has anybody heard of Miracle League? Oh my gosh, everybody. They are playing baseball and it is just incredible. And this can totally help you to strengthen up those arms, strengthen up your hands, and that quickness. Nice job. There you go. Byron picked it up off the ground after a terrific drop. He's going down with some hot potato around the knees, bringing it down, popping it up off the ground and around the knees again, and all that movement. Nice job, Nick. Nick's going for the hot potato. That thing was hot, everybody. We're talking super hot. There we go. Byron's back up. He's back in going left hand, right hand. Excellent job. And it looks like Byron's going up on top. He's going up on top, and this is the head balance. Everybody, he could be doing martial arts in combination with balancing, and it looks like he is. He's got a position going right there. Nick, you got to lock it in. Remember, forget about the camera now. You're going orange belt. You're in class. This is it. You're locking it in. Me too, Karen. I'm with Karen on that, everybody. If you're having audio problems, I'm super sorry. And if I'm cutting in and out, I'm going to do this. I'm going to be like, super sorry, super sorry, super sorry, super sorry, super sorry. And that way, if I was cutting in and out, maybe one of those super sorries made it through. Nice job. Nick thinks that's funny, but he's not going to let it get messed up. Everybody, Byron is bringing the blocks through. So here we go. And he's got the arms going up in front of his body. He's bringing down with that low block, everybody. That's the one that's going to protect you from kicks. And if somebody's trying to get you in the belly, that's the one that you can do. Again, he's moving the arms around, moving the hands around, getting into position, really getting the balance again through his neck, through his spine, going all the way with the right side lean. Oh my gosh, look at this. It's like he's a tennis player, you know, and he's steering up for the backhand. Coming across this way, going. Nice job. Again, look at that reversing direction. So kind of, again, bringing those blocks up in front of his face. A couple more low blocks, bringing them down. Nice job, Nick. Nick's following along with some blocks. Byron's going it out there like the Hulk right there. And then he's coming in. He's rolling those punches around, rolling them around some more. I know, Karen. It's I wish we could do so. I wish there was like a way to send a test down like a signal. Byron's getting low, Nick. Byron's in a low squat position. He's got his hands on his knees. He's down low. Stick out the butt. Keep it going. Nice job getting down low. There you go. Keep it going, Nick. Don't look. You're doing good. And then coming back up. Nice job. Let's see if Byron's going to do it again. He is, Nick. You got another one. Bring it down low. Stick out your butt. Stick out your butt. Stick out your butt. Let your body follow it down. Yep. You're going to have a good stance coming back up. Nice job. Again, Nick's doing a great job with not looking. If he tries to look at the camera, that bag will fall. Going down again, Nick. Byron did one more. He did a third. There you go. Nice job. Nick's down and back up. Byron's going for a fourth. This is 4 squats in a row while balancing the bag on top of his head. He's up from the squat. He's going into the hands together position. It looks like he's doing a bow and he's going to catch it from the bow. So he's going to do a bow and he's going to catch it. There you go, Nick. Oh, Nick, that was so close, man. That was so close. Dude, that was really good. Byron's going around the back again, around the back, and one more time, bringing up in front, side to side, right hand, left hand, getting ready for that resistance bar. And here you go. It is going to be on its way, rolling it away. Nice job from Byron and Nick. Incredible job from these guys. Here we go. We got the resistance bar. Byron's making an adjustment. That was terrific, everybody. Always check your space when you're using the bar. Lorraine's in the action. She's got her stick. We got Scott and Lisa in the action. We got DJ in the house and Sammy. Good to see you guys. All right, Byron's going for the punch, everybody. This is the 10-pound punch. Karen's here, Bernie. We got Bernie's here. We got Valentina and Carrie, Andy, Marilyn, May, North County in the house, everybody. Byron's going for this 10-pound punch and making it happen. Switching hands, switching up. So it's a one-arm punch out in front. Of course, everybody, we also got Leslie and Lorraine, Lisa and Scott. Nice job, everybody here. Doing a great job today with the workout, hanging out with Byron. You know, this guy, he's one of our real good friends, and he's been leading us through moves for such a long time. He's such a great guy. And I'm so happy he's here sharing some of his moves with you. Nice job. Byron's going into the baton spin. Everybody, if you like the Marines, the Marine Corps, the Army, or the Navy or the Air Force, this is something they would do. If you saw the flags, they'd be marching with the flags and spinning them around and around. And nice job, Byron. Don't worry about it. Nice job. Keep it going, Byron, spinning it around. There you go, all the way up, all the way up, all the way down with the inchworm, everybody. This is a good one. Nice job, all the way up. Oh my gosh, everybody. I think I got my first mosquito bite on my arm of the year. Has anybody else been mosquito bitten? They're out there, everybody. Get on this mosquito. You don't want them getting you. Put the long sleeves on if you have to. Nice job. Byron's showing us how the inchworm's done. Nick's getting down there. He's going for the last one off the ground. And I think he's got it. He does. Byron's going into more squats. So Byron's really getting on the squats, working on those legs, getting down low. Nick's got the stick across his legs too, like Byron. And there you go. Nice job. Down low, bringing it back up, bringing the stick all the way up to his chest, holding it up high. Knuckles up. You can see that, how he's got his hands. That's it right there. And Byron, it looks like, oh my gosh, everybody, he's going all the way down to the ground with that stick. So this is the deadlift, everybody. It doesn't have a great name, but it means what it says is you're picking up object off the ground and with no help from the object. It's a what they'd call a dead weight. All right, we got Byron behind the back, going for the backside twist. This is a great move, everybody. It's going to get your hips going. Nice job, Scott and Lisa. Sammy are in it. There you go. Lorraine's got the twist going. There you go, Nick. Try to keep those feet in position for you, Nick. If you're sitting down doing this one, you could just have the bar across your shoulders and do the same type of twist. So that bar can go across your shoulders and it can go horizontally or vertically, which is what Byron's showing us right here. So this is what we call the lumberjack. And this one, again, has you moving forwards and backwards with the bar on your shoulder. Nice job from Nick. You can see Nick's got a backwards movement. And Byron also, neither one of these guys are looking backwards. And that's really important. That makes your muscles fire up. Switching over to the other side, it looks like the guy switched over. Everybody got switched over to the other side. And again, moving backwards. Excellent job. If you're walking backwards right now, you're doing a great job because that's going to fire up a lot of muscles in your feet and it's just going to fire up your mind. All right, Byron's holding the stick up. He's got knuckles up again. He's showing us right there. Let's see what he's going to do next. And he's going to reach it out. Nice job. Byron's holding it all the way out, keeping it out there. Nick, there you go. Now bringing it in. He's going to bring it out again. Great job. Again, coming out from Byron. Nice job. DJ in the house. Nice job, DJ. What you got there, man? That's awesome. Yeah, DJ. That's great, man. DJ's going Statue of Liberty right there. DJ in the house with his baton. Byron's doing the witch's pot where he's stirring it up. Scott and Lisa stirring it up. I like Scott's shirt. He's got that lightning bolt shirt too, man. That's a good one. There's a surfboard company. They would put lightning bolts on their shirt. And then also it reminds me of the Grateful Dead. Who remembers the Grateful Dead? Jerry Garcia. There we go. Spinning it around and around. Nice job, Byron, with the baton spin. Spinning it around. Keeping it going. Nick's keeping up too. Nick's got the spin going. DJ also is in the house with the spin. Sammy's got it going on. Lorraine as well. That's all she wrote, everybody. Nice job to Byron. He's signing off with a salute. What a performance. What a creative mind, everybody. And both of these guys, let's give them a round of applause. That was incredible. Again, Byron and Nick taking it into the weekend with, again, the sandbag, the resistance bar. Those are two things that you can either get those for a very, very affordable price, or you can make them too. You know, that sandbar or that resistance sandbar, the resistance bar is full of sand, and that gives it its weight. And you can get sand, everybody. If you're out in California, there's sand all over the place. And you get a PVC pipe, you can make your own resistance bar, or you could use a stick. You could get some bamboo. Bamboo is generally straight, and bamboo it's pretty strong stuff. You find a good piece of bamboo that could last you years and years and years of exercising and doing all kinds of things, just like what you saw Nick and Byron doing. Let's have a sip of water, everybody. We haven't drank enough water in this workout. All right. Nice job. Let's go ahead. We have time. It is 11:55, which can only mean one thing. 55, 55. We got to do it, everybody. Bernie can't hear us, but she can see us, and we are going to jump it out into the weekend. So we're going 55, jumping jacks coming your way. Let's take a deep breath in, deep breath out, deep breath in, deep breath out. Breathe and hold. And relax. Well, that one was easy, wasn't it? Who got that? Everybody. 5-second hold. You don't know. All right, here we go, everybody. 55 jumping jacks in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Jumping jacks. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8, and 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, go. 18, 19, and 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, and 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35. Oh, I'm feeling it. 36, 37, 38, 39, and 40, 41, 42, 43, 44, 45, 46, 47, 48. There you go. 49. We only got 5 more to go. Here we go. 51, 52, 53, 54, and 55. Wow. Everybody, great, great workout today. Remember, tonight we will not be having fitness social. And on Monday, we're not going to be having the workout. But that doesn't mean that we're not going to be getting out there and getting active, using your fitness. Remember, a lot of you have been working out now for years consistently. Even some of you maybe only months. But hey, even if you've been working out for an hour consistently, you're moving in the right direction, and you can keep that going into the weekend and then in onto Monday. All right, everyone. So here we go. Without further ado, let's have one more big sip of water. And then I gotta see if it can happen. So Karen, do you want to do the breathing water with me? You want to do it with me? You want to do the breathing motto together? Yes. All right, everybody. Karen's here. She's hanging out with us. Here we go, Karen. We'll bring you up. Can we do ones and twos? I'll do one, you do two, like that.
Yeah.
All right, you ready?
Yeah.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Breathe in the good.
Breathe out the bad.
Breathe in the happy.
Breathe out the sad.
Breathe in your best.
Breathe out your worst.
And breathe in your power.
So you can hit your goal first every day during the week and weekend.
All the time, every day, on the weekend, even holidays. Thank you, Karen. Everybody, Karen was co-hosting today too. Carrie was co-hosting. Oh my gosh, everybody. Carrie's bear hug, stepping up into like one of the favorite exercises categories. Oh my gosh, everybody. Parachuting off that mountain. Let's get ready. Nick's gonna call it down. Remember, the weekend is all on you to get out there and have a good time. Tonight, have a good time. Do something fun. And I will see you next week on Wednesday. So this is a good break. And I want to hear about everybody's activities. I want to hear what you were doing over the week. So, Nick, go ahead, count it on down, man. Great job today from Nick and Byron. Great stuff from the guys.
It don't it will feel a little bit weird not to help you tonight or on Monday. It feel weird.
It's gonna feel weird. It's gonna feel weird for me too.
I
Yeah.
like weird. Like, what do I need to do without done?
Well, I want you to come up with a workout so you can tell us what you did on Wednesday or go out and do an activity.
Yeah, I
Yep.
will do my best.
All right, nice.
All right, everyone. I will see you guys next week on Wednesday. But the event or the whatever in the 8 p.m. fitness on next Friday. And bye, buddy, to and what do you guys